After heavy rain throughout the day, there are flood warnings for low-lying areas near the following rivers. In the southwest, the Gwendraeth, Llwchwr, Neath and Tawe Valley. In the north and west, the Dyfi, Mawddach and Conwy. In mid-Wales, the River Severn in the Welshpool area, and here in the southeast, there are warnings for the Taff, Cynon, Rhymney and Usk rivers. Flood warnings are in operation for low-lying areas near those rivers. In 45 minutes, Jim Bergerac's investigations into the death of a much-respected playwright seem to lead inescapably to one particular suspect. And all is not necessarily what it seems now in the Paul Daniels Magic Show.
When I was a boy, and I'm the living proof that it's never too old to enjoy childhood, I used to enjoy the manipulators, who used to show their hands empty, and they'd have music like this. Nice, isn't it? And they would show the hands empty with style and flair. They would swing around, and then reach into the air and produce something like a snooker ball. Now then they would place it here and do this, and it would roll round and round their fingers. How they did it, I could never figure it out. Then they would produce another one, all solid. And now they had two. How they did it, I used to watch entranced. There was one called Ron Macmillan who could actually throw the ball up into the air and catch it there like that. Watch it, show you. He used to throw it and catch it. There. He used to throw it and catch it. There. I can't do it. Because every time I tried to throw it, the ball would disappear and reappear in here, in my pocket. Now, of course, I had the two balls, but some manipulators could go like that and they would have three. The bit I could never understand is when they did this and had four. So now I was all geared up to do the world-famous billiard ball manipulation trick with 1, 2, 3, 4 billiard balls. Then when I watched them more closely, I discovered that they did this. They would take the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4, and they would just rub one of the ball. And they would adjust the others. And then the ball had disappeared. Here? No, not here. What I thought I could do was when they had, where is it? A handkerchief. And they would take the handkerchief and cover the balls like so. Now, of course, underneath here, they had 3 balls, 1, 2, 3, and then they would go, and one had gone. Now, not here. So now they only had the 2 balls left. And of course this. Having got the 2 balls, this was the bit that really amazed me. They would take the 2, and all they had to do was just wave them in the air. And as they waved them in the air, they reduced the 2 balls to being only 1. Never understand. Oh, by the way, the last ball, I tried. I stroked it just as they had before, nothing. I used one of these someplace, where is it? A magic wand. Nothing. So I realized what was missing was what they all had, a beautiful assistant. Put this over your hand, Debbie. Now, Debbie, you just rest that there. This is the ball. This, and I just show the audience, just don't drop it, is this. It's a glass of water. Cheers. Ooh la la. Now we put the ball, thank you, underneath the cloth, like this. Adjust the cloth completely, perfectly, like so, and then we tap it with the wand. Where's the wand? I've got the wand. Where's the wand? I've lost the wand. There it is. Now, we put it here. This is the glass. Get that over the cloth, like that. Okay. Now. Hello. Nice to meet you. Just a minute. Good evening, properly, ladies and gentlemen. That was a small moment of manipulation. We have a young man here dragged screaming from our audience saying, no, I don't want to go on. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris?
Herbert.
Chris Herbert. This is a trick with a deck of cards, okay? And it is very important that you appreciate that this is about as natural a looking a shuffle as I can make and prove it's all sloppy and all that. And then I can spread them out like that, which is a bit clever. But you can then see that they're all different, can't you?
Yes.
Say, yes, Paul.
Yes, Paul.
Nice and loud, you see?
Yes, Paul.
Yes, that's why we paid you all that money before the show. Everybody thinks that, you know. Everybody thinks we use stooges and camera tricks and all that. We never do. All I'm going to do now is just mix them all up like this, and so that we can tell one card apart from another. Can you tell one card from another?
No.
No. Well, there you go. I'll show you how to do it. Take one of them. Doesn't matter which one. Just have one. Go on, take one. Anyone. Just take one. Pull it out. Anyone. Yeah, just take it. It's only a card. Now, the way you can tell that card from all the others is, the others have got diamonds, hearts, and clubs on and all that, and spades and all that. Just the same as yours will have. But it's got a number in the corner. Now you remember that. The other way is to take this pen and write your name across the middle of the card, okay? I will not look. I will cast my eyes askance. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that card returned, and by digital dexterity, predictorially, I will find the card. You always put the top back on. Otherwise, they dry up, and pen manufacturers are happy. Would you like to show that? See that little camera there? Show it to that one, and then I won't look again, and then everyone at home will be able to see that you could have been a doctor with that signature, right? Now, you just put it on here, or here, or here, or here. You just plonk it on. It doesn't matter where. You decide. Happy there?
Yeah.
All right. Now I do a sloppy shuffle. Now this is where the magic starts. I'll bet you that by shuffling these cards, I can locate yours first time. Would you believe I could know before you even came into the studio tonight what you were going to take? Do you believe that?
Yes, Paul.
It's true, because inside my wallet here, would you hold the cards for me? I have a credit card wallet, and inside here is a prediction. Did you pick this card?
No, Paul.
No? Did you pick this one or this one then?
No, Paul.
Peasants. Did you pick any of these? There's a space for your card there, isn't there, you know? No, because the backs don't match anyway, do they? Well, there you go. There you go. That didn't work. Shame. Some nights it does. You have that. Maybe, just a minute, maybe, I've got one or two more here. Did you pick this card? Or that one, or that one, or that one, or that one? Was any of them your card? Eh?
No, Paul.
No? Or them? No? Well, all right then. Just a minute. Was your card... Just a minute while I get this ready. Was your card a red card?
No, Paul.
No? Not one of them then. They're all red. Was your card a black card? Okay. We've got black cards. No? Was your card, just a minute, was your card a credit card?
No, Paul.
No? No? Not this one, or 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 this one. No, I've got lots of credit cards. Do you like this trick, eh? No, Paul, I know. Yes, all right. And my family like this trick. Look, here's some pictures of my family. They love this trick. They really think it's Here. Taxi drivers. Phone any of these taxi companies, and they'll tell you they love this trick as well. That's it. Didn't find your card, though. What was your card?
The 4 of clubs.
4 of clubs. Well, go on then. Take it back out the deck. What's the matter? Isn't it in there?
No, Paul.
Oh, come on, that's gone wrong as well, then. I'll tell you what to do, look, look. Open the wallet, there. Now, you sure it's not in there, is it? No. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a compartment, it's not in there, no. There's a locked-off compartment. If we just open that up, would you like to reach in there and take out your card? It is yours, isn't it? Did you sign it like that?
Yes.
And you had win souvenir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the Hey!
What's the problem?
What's my problem? I'm trying to do a show here. What's this?
As you can see, Mr. Paul, we're in the wholesale business,
The wholesale business.
I used to be in the army.
Yeah.
I was a drill lieutenant? Sergeant.
A drill sergeant.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, have you ever heard of timing? Listen, now you, come on.
Yeah, what?
Listen, look, I appreciate that men have got to work around here, but this stage is used during the evening for the performance of juggling, of music, of singing.
Music?
Yes?
Music.
We can do music.
Yeah, we can play music with the drill.
Yes, sir.
Music with an electric drill.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a drill of a lifetime.
The drill of a lifetime. Like I said,
Yeah.
timing. Now listen, this is...
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
No, but I suppose I'm going to.
Yeah, no choice.
Okay, well, you're bigger than me, okay?
Hey, there's...
May I use that guitar,
Oh, look, I'm going to sit in the audience
Okay.
and watch this, I tell you.
Musicians, can you play O Sole Mio?
Hey, can you play It's Now or Never? Okay, we'll play that instead.
All right.
Okay? That's my drill. Okay. Maestro.
And you thought that was mad. Wait till you see this. I have developed an amazing mind-reading ability. You may in the past have seen me take a slip of paper, fold it flat like this, hold it against my head and read what is on that, apparently with a mental power. Well, this isn't just a piece of paper. In fact, none of these are just piece of paper. These are my collection of jokes. When I'm feeling depressed, I hold one against my funny bone. I get a mental power going, read it with my funny bone, and then, believe it or believe it not, I tell myself the joke that way. For example, here, would you reach up very high, just mix them all up. You can look inside, there's only little bits of paper. What you do is you mix them up and then take one out. Now give it to me, and you hold it here, you see. Oh, that's good, that's good. Here, now look, what's the difference between a sick elephant and a dead bee? Okay? What is the difference? One is a seedy beast, and the other is a bee deceased. You see? Thank you. An oldie but a goodie. Right. Would you like to take one, madam? Just reach out. Reach out. Hold it against my elbow. Hold it against my elbow. Oh, yeah, yes. Don't move it up and down. I'm ticklish. Right. And this is, what's this? This says on here, what do you get if you cross an elephant with a cream cracker? Oh, nothing was the response. According to this, you get crumbs. A groaner, huh? I know that now there are amongst you certain people sitting here saying, Hang about. He's not reading that with his elbow at all. They are saying, I'm just making it up, laughing. Well, that's not true. Inside there, sir, there's a lot of little bits of paper. Would you just like to give them a quick whisk up? A quick whisk up. Just whisk. Thank you very much. Now, having got them whisked up, you will notice that descending towards you is a young lady with a bag. Now, what you do is you wear a funny outfit because you are a comic now. We're going to make you into a comic. You put this on your head, like that, under your chin, and you sit there, like that, and, of course, the obligatory red nose, you see. Now, I must say, hang on. Yes, put it on your nose, that's it. Now, you see what problems us comics have? That's it. Now, what's your name, sir?
Gordon.
Gordon, OK. Now, stand up, because you look like one of the Gordon Highlanders. Just stand up. Who's been to a stag party. Now, what you do, Gordon? You reach into there, take out one slip of paper, only one, hold it against my elbow. Oh, yeah. Now, I get a strong impression that is a joke about a Scotsman and a tip. I won't give it away. I don't want to ruin your big tagline, you see. Read it out yourself, very loud, my son. Remember, you are now a comic of the finest order.
A Scot in a restaurant.
A Scot in a restaurant.
Gave a waiter a 5p tip.
Gave a waiter a 5p tip. The man is delivering it well. Go on.
What's this? Asked the waiter.
Pardon?
What's this? Asked the waiter.
And what did the waiter say?
Heads, said Sandy. Took it back.
Hang on, he hasn't got to the end yet. Pardon? What was it? What was the tag?
Heads, said Sandy, and took it back.
And took it back? That's the tag? That's the one? Yes. Sit down, son. Oh, they quite like that. They quite like that. I have a lady sitting here thinking, oh, my Lord, he's going to pick on me. Now, what I want you to do is just reach into the funny box, madam, anywhere at all, just reach in there and take out one of these. All right? Now, what I want you to do is just take it out, hold it against my elbow. Hang on, there's more. There is more. What's your name? Jane. Looks more like James. Stand up, Jane. Now, here is Jane, as you can see. And what you do, read that, put it against there. Thank you very much. And I think that's something to do about eyes. Maybe crossed eyes. No, I don't even get that gag. It's about eyes. OK, read it out very loud. What is it?
I have 6 eyes.
I have 6 eyes.
2 mouths.
Yeah.
And 3 ears. What am I?
I don't know.
Ugly.
Ugly? Oh, that's very good. Oh, I like that one. Yes. Yes, would you like one, sir? You probably wouldn't, but you're going to get one. Take one out of there, any one at all you like. Just read it out very loudly. OK, mix them up in case he gets another one. Oh, before you read it, hold it against my elbow. I forgot. I've no idea. I've no idea. Maybe it's the wrong elbow. Yeah, good grief, stand up. It's Michael Grade. Look. Just looks like him. No, I'm sorry, sir, you'll have to deliver that one yourself. Obviously, the fluence is wearing off.
What do seaside donkeys have for dinner?
I don't know.
Half an hour.
Boom, boom. That's a good one. Yes, I like that one. But what I really wanted to do is fall down the staircase. Now, look, what we've got here is a box of jokes, obviously. But you might think in some way I could control the outcome. Along the front row, we are now actually dressing up 5 of our contestants here tonight in the comedy stakes. If I have this and give you a piece of a joke, it's a joke all written in 5 bits. You have a bit, roll it up. You have a piece, roll it up. You have a piece, roll it up. You have a piece, roll it. In other words, make a ball out of it, like that. Just roll it up, tear along the dotted line, roll it up into a ball. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, pass it along the line and give it to this horny little devil on the end here. Right. Now, once you've done that, sir, what I want you to do is shuffle all the pieces up and drop them into the box. I will not only locate those pieces amongst all the other jokes, I will also put them in the right order. My hand is completely empty. I dive into the box and I become psychic. I first of all have to find the little pieces of paper. There's one. Hold that, sir. Hold it tight. Don't open it yet. Here is another one. Yes, there's another one there. Thank you very much. Here is another one. Thank you very much. And here is, oh, this is a bit difficult. Another one, thank you very much. And here is another one, okay? 5 pieces of paper. And I just hope that I've got them in the right order. Of course, when you're trying to do this at speed, sometimes things do go wrong. I have a thought that you two should possibly change over. Yes, that'll do fine. Now, stand up and read yours out loud, and then stay standing. Very, very loud. Would you read?
My mother-in-law.
Always a good start. My mother-in-law. Stand up.
Went to a beauty parlour.
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. Went to a beauty parlour. Mother-in-law went to a beauty parlour. What have you got?
And got a mud pack.
And got a mud pack. Right, stand up. What have we got?
She looked wonderful for 2 days.
So do you, love. So do you, yes. So, my mother-in-law went to a beauty parlour, got a mud pack, and looked wonderful for 2 days. That's not funny. Oh, there's one more. Right.
Then the mud fell off.
Then the mud fell off. That's the joke, and it's in the right order. Excuse me.
Hey!
What are you doing here?
That.
Oh, yes, I know, but what are you doing it to each other for? What's the matter now?
I tried to teach him a Chinese trick.
I let you play the drill. What's the matter?
Yeah.
No, look, he tells me to take the stick and put the plate over it and make it spin on it like...
You see? You see?
He's a stupid person.
Yeah, that's right. It's upside down.
He's more stupid than I
Yeah,
thought.
Look. I used to be a waiter, look.
Oh,
see?
look, he spins it without the stick, you see.
Yeah, wait a minute.
It's easy.
Try it with a stick. It's harder.
I used to be a waiter. It's easy for me.
Do it.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, it's getting dangerous. I'm going. You're getting dangerous.
Make it spin on the stick.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let's say without a stick, on the finger. Okay?
Easy. I used to be a waiter. Yeah. Hey. Hey, boy. Hey. Whoa. It's only to show it's hard to do. Hey! Oh boy. Hey, I will do the Statue of Liberty
Yeah?
for people who wash. Okay? Look
Make it
that.
spin.
Oh boy.
You used to be a waiter?
Yes, but in a small tavern.
Make it spin.
Okay. Hey, drummer. Hey! Hey! Oh boy. All right, that's. Oh boy, wait a minute.
Make it spin on the finger.
Okay. Hey, Annie, big music for that.
Thank you. You're very kind. But I might have mentioned before that once upon a twice, magicians used to do very patriotic stuff with handkerchiefs and things like that. And they were, when the empire was proud to be an empire, and what they would do is they would make a Union Jack from 3 obvious separate pieces of handkerchief. And what they would do is they would just throw them into the tube. No, I can't. If I just took them into the tube, would that be better? Yes. If I took them into the tube like this, this will make a wonderful Union Jack. And all that you do is push it till it came out the top like that. And once you've got the handkerchiefs melded together, there it is, the Union Jack. Now, might I thank publicly the audience here tonight for pointing out that I've dropped one. Yes, you find out who your friends are when you work here. I shall, as they say in Shakespeare, bung 'em back in the bottom, and I shall push it back through the tube. And then, having got them, the red and the white flag and the blue tucked into the bottom, I shall push them right through the tube. There they go, coming out of the top. And this time, of course, we have the Union Jack. And of course, in those days, we had variety, vaudeville, the Americans called it. We had, they called it burlesque as well, didn't they, had as well? But of course, we had circuses, wonderful. We still have some of them, you should go. And in such places, you would see acts of the nature you are about to see. Acts that sadly in England now we don't see too often, but they're British. Give them a big round of applause. They are the Skating Willows.
an assistant to help fliss our sister with one of her special tricks.
Oh, I thought you were married. Hello. Yes. Debbie's not around, is she? No, right. It's starting well. Getting to where I like it now. Oh. Yes. I look straight forward and I'm...
Hello!
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. Well, you put your hands together there. All right? Okay, hold tight and stay straight. Smile.
Smile?
Yes.
Come on! Hey! Oh, no! I want him on there! And British, that's nice to remember. Now this is a lovely piece of magic, and I need 2 volunteers from our audience. Could I have 2 volunteers? Debbie, would you bring them up? Nice round of applause for 2 volunteers from the audience. Welcome to the show. Nice to meet you. Hello, what's your name?
Susanna.
Susanna from?
Tunbridge.
Tunbridge, and?
Mavis.
Mavis from?
Toronto.
Toronto. Very close to Tunbridge. Now, what we've got here is, what? It's actually 2 pieces of wood. It might look like 1, but it's 2. And the reason that the rod won't go through is because of what is stopping it. That's obvious, isn't it? It's a piece of glass in a frame. And the pieces of wood can fit on the front or the back. Now, if I put a piece of wood there on the back like so, you can see why this won't go through the hole, because that is there. If I put this on there as well and just lock that off onto there and get it into position, good. Now you can see that it's still, of course, is all solid glass. Now that is pretty obvious to man or beast, isn't it? And of course it's the same round the back, doesn't make any difference, you can see it. There it is. Okay, now if I just hold it steady like that, I get a funny angle like that, maybe the camera at home can see it as well, and I take the rod and push it in the hole at the back, it comes out the hole at the front, which is quite extraordinary. Therefore, if I push it in the hole at the front, it comes out the hole at the back. It's no good looking around the back, madam. You will still not see how it's done. No. Now you see it's fairly obvious, isn't it, therefore, that if I take this one off the back, okay, and I put it on the front, like this, that now that's it, get it nicely in line there. Now, would you like to try this yourself? Just push through any of the holes, it doesn't matter. Pick a hole. Solid, isn't it? Pick another hole. Solid, quite solid. Now, what I want you to do is pick a hole, it doesn't matter which one, but gently approach it and push through. Gently. I won't touch it at all. And it will glide through the piece of glass and out the other side. In fact, it is possible to do more. It is possible to take a ribbon, like so, and push it through this here, like so. Pulling it all the way through, like that, till we get... Now, could you just hold the ends of that ribbon for me? I'd be awfully grateful if you would. Thank you very much. And having pulled that through there, like that, now you can see that the thing is actually... what shall we knit? We'll knit it through there. Like that. Would you like to pull that yourself? Oh, jolly good. What a wonderful job you've done. Now, you just hold that there, because I've got another one here someplace. I've got a glue one. A glue one. And if I push the glue one through here, like this, a lot of people, you see, don't actually believe that the thing is going through the glass. But we can prove it. We can prove it by pushing it back through there and out that side like that, and then, unbelievably, lifting the glass, I hope, straight out of here, like that, through the ribbons. It is solid, and yet, if you just pull those like that, it doesn't matter. Oh, you keep hold of that one as well. I can now take off this and show you that it really did go right through the glass, round the frame, and out the other side. Noticed there have been two men kept interrupting the programme. One fat one. Well, actually, a lot of people thought, we've had phone calls, that they were Ronnie Barker and Sid Little. But they are not. They're actually from Canada. And they're very funny guys. They are Les Foubrac.
We're going to play one of the greatest masterpieces in the history of French music.
The piece
It's an opera that was written by Georges Bizet, who lived in Paris from 1838 to 1875.
And the part
The name of this famous work is Carmen.
And
the part we're going to play now is called La Marche des Toréadors.
That's right. Maestro, music.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. That was nice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and you at home, of course, can I just explain why I'm standing here before what were known in the trade as the tabs, the curtains of variety theatre? Well, I thought it might be nice to step back a little in time and again perform in the grand manner one of the illusions from my collection. Now, what you're about to see, I think, is probably the biggest box I own and the most unusual. So, shall we start the show by opening ye tabs and looking at the most mysterious cabinet? Now, this cabinet, as you can see, is of enormous proportions, and you are looking at the front of the front door. Should I open it, therefore, you would be able to look at the back of the front door. Now, that's the front, by the way, of the back door. I want you to remember this because later on I do ask questions. And if I go all the way around and open the back door wide like that, I can see right to it and indeed walk right to the cabinet. What I'm trying to do is show you every part of this most mysterious box. If I undo the little flap here at this end and just drop it down like this, oh, I forgot to open this end. And if I just open that like that and drop it down, this little white flap shows that there are no mirrors nor mysterious artifices underneath. You can see right under it. Now, if you have seen the front and the back, oh, there's one bit you haven't seen, and that's this. And that is the back of the back door, never before seen in public gaze. I step all the way around and look now. You've seen the front and the back of the back door, the front and the back of the front door. You've seen right underneath the cabinet, and the barriers prevent anybody sneaking in. So where could I have concealed Miss Debbie McGee? And so the tabs would close and the magician would perform some small piece of magic. But I get lots of letters from children who say, oh, I'd love to know how that were done. And could you please inform me as to the whereabouts of the shop from which I may purchase such a trick? There's no need. I got one lovely letter from a little boy, and I think it might be a nice idea, because it's his birthday. He wants to know how the tricks are done. This one, no one will ever perform again. So I thought the best way would be if I took all of you and the people at home behind the scenes, and in other words, went backstage with a magician. Right, gang, is everything ready? What we're going to do is, as soon as this act's finished, I'll go through the tabs, set it up, and then we'll do this, then we can all get home for peanut butter sandwiches, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing now in front of what is known in the trade as a set of tabs. Now, they're called tabs, curtains, and what I'd like to show you is an illusion from my collection. Probably the biggest box I own. So, first of all, the way to start this show would be to open the tabs. And what we do is then, you can see before you, we have actually here got the, oh, you can't get this stuff. You've got this. Now, this is the biggest box I own. It's an enormous and mysterious cabinet. What I'm going to do is open up the front door. You're looking at the front of the front door. And it opens like this. Now, once we open that up, you can see, look at that. You can see now the back and the front of the front door. Of course, you're looking through the cabinet now at the front of the back door. And if I open that up like this, you have now seen both sides of the front door and one side of the back door. If I walk all the way through the cabinet like that, you can now see that I have filled the cabinet, as it were, with my bod. Now, if I go all the way around here, I have at the back here a little flap. Oh, dear, yes, which you can see is fastened in two places. Now, this enables you to see right underneath the cabinet, you see. This means this table is so thin. Now, there is one part of the box, of course, that you have not seen, and that is the back of the back door. Now, this is very rarely seen in illusions of this type, and here we have the back of the back door. Now, all I do is close the door, and what I want you to remember is this. You have seen the front and back of the front door, the back and the front of the back door. The barriers are here to prevent anybody sneaking in the side, ladies and gentlemen, and, of course, you've seen right underneath the table. So where could I possibly have concealed, I ask you, this beautiful lady? See you next week on The Magic Show. Bye for now.
Hello again. Sportfolio this evening is a bumper edition of Top Sport, bringing you the best of British football in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Highlights from 3 top matches: favourites Liverpool against Hull, Everton against Barnsley, and Manchester United take on 2nd Division Bournemouth. In snooker, it's the climax of the Welsh Professional Championship. Terry Griffiths, the defending champion, against Doug Mountjoy. International rugby, France against Wales in Paris and Ireland against England in Dublin in the 5 Nations Championship. That's Sportfolio tonight at 25 to 10. Don't miss it.
And our final programme tonight at 11:40 is Carrot Confidential, with more priceless gems from the week's news. Now, another investigation for Bergerac.